Read entry 1. Pete and I are en route to the fabled facility. He pawned off the last of our cargo for this clue to its location. As if a corporation like Domesticon would abandon one of its facilities and then expunge all records of it. A mythic scavenger's paradise. He hears these stories and you can almost see the monetary signs flashing in his eyes. Oh, why do I indulge him? Well, I guess I know why. This place is a dump, but I have to admit, I'm totally excited. We're going to pull some serious value out of here. Like maybe more than our last dozen heists combined. I'm glad Pete took the risk on finding this place. He laughs, calls me Devon the Doubter, but we both know we're a great team. He managed to hack into one of the terminals and got our palm prints added to the employee register. I swear he can do anything. We haven't found enough to even compensate our costs yet. And man, if this place isn't creepy. Some of this stuff is trashed, like really messed up, and other stuff is in surprisingly good condition. I can't figure out what happened here, and Pete doesn't seem to care. His eyes are always on the prize. He says this place is all wrecked, cause the vault got so full of wealth that it exploded open and killed everyone. Ha! This empty trash hole is infested with giant slugs. I let my guard down for like a minute, and one of the ugly bastards squished out of who knows where and spewed acid on my back. The pain is excruciating and the stench is nauseating. Pete chased it away with his light and bandaged my burn. I guess my letters took the brunt of it. We did find one thing of value. We pried open a computer terminal and removed a fancy superconductive mainboard. That alone will be worth the trip. If this area wasn't so flooded, we could probably get a lot more. Stupid slugs. Is it cruel if I took pleasure from its squeal? No, it's not. Pete is gone. Pete is gone and I don't know what to do. We were in an employee lounge area looking for more salvage. This droid came through the ceiling and it just grabbed him. I panicked. And I tried to run, but I tripped over the coffee table and dropped the mainboard. Not that it matters now. Pete started screaming and I ran. It was a bad scream. It was a really bad scream. I'm sorry, Pete. So one of the people that the caretaker is showing is probably Pete's then? I'm gonna guess. Series of monitors. Faint images from a testing area have burnt into the screen. I'm gonna assume I don't, or I shouldn't jump down there. An elevator button, unpowered. An old turbine. A lot of droids in the back. Computer with a view screen on the front. The mainframe computer terminal. The top hatch has been abrasively pried open. The mainboard would react to this, but it is missing. I'll try to find it. An old turbine, again. So where did these idiots put it? A dangling handle connected to the shower. An emergency shower. I guess this will trigger one of our defenses. Relatively clean water. Okay. There is an open slot with a label that reads detergent. 2 test tubes containing bright glowing fluid. These are highly combustible. And a computer terminal. This is the 3rd time this month that I found our main reactive agent shelved right beside each other. I don't understand why I'm not getting through here. Do not store these chemicals together. They are perfectly inert by themselves, but when these agents mix, they are incredibly volatile. The light from the reaction alone is enough to cause blindness. If this happens again, I will report it to Wilson. Keep the purple and yellow liquids away from one another. Okay, so we probably want to do the opposite. And we get a kitchen knife. It is still quite sharp and relatively clean. What about the clean being mentioned so much? Stupid bugs. These insects seem attracted to something in this machine. An old beverage machine. There's a spot here for a cup. Well, I don't know what to do about that. An aquarium. The front glass has been smashed. Well... This room matches the description from the salvager's log. This appears to be where he fell. So that's kind of where the mainframe should be. Front glass has been smashed. So you'd think the main board would be here-ish. It's really creepy music going on, by the way, in case you hadn't noticed. Oh yeah, we hadn't used the terminal, right. Oh no, we have. Detergent. Do we... I don't know why we do this. I don't know why we can. Cleanliness seems important. So I don't... I mean, the log mentioned that it should be here. And we can apparently blow something up. So should we use these reactants to blow something up? I'm not totally sure. I mean, it's all flooded here. So can we, I don't know, use superconductive fluid? Okay. Yeah, it would react, I guess. So, circuit board is glowing underneath the water. I can reinstall at the mainframe terminal. Let's do that. God, this music is creepy. Just stop it.
Hardware is not advisable at this time. Oh, thanks for returning that.
Your gratitude was not my objective. I require access to the overrides.
Right. Bad news. This isn't the terminal you need. Primary access is down 2 more levels, and the whole laboratory's flooded.
How did the laboratories become flooded?
They were designed with an emergency flush valve in case of contamination. Someone must have initiated it before this block lost power. Backup generators are active now, but the flush never completed.
Then this water is contaminated.
Nah, it's clean. Must have been something else they were trying to get rid of. Or someone.
Are you still unwilling to assist me?
It's not a matter of will. Or want, anyway. Doesn't matter. I couldn't help you even if it was. Flushing the water takes way more power than I have access to.
I will shut down this entire facility if I have to.
Do whatever it takes, huh?
Yeah.
There is a way.
Reveal it. Please reveal the means.
Sometimes following rules and fitting parameters has... well... See behind me?
It appears to be some sort of stasis.
That's right. For droids who've been validated, ready to be reshipped, all their power cores stabilize to one stasis matrix. That's a lot of juice.
You can drain them.
No, you can. Overclock the matrix and reroute the power to boost your emergency flush. You can fry them.
I may need to save Joseph's.
One human life, Arid? Press that button if you, well, if you want to.
Well, I do want to. Press the A button to kill all the robots and drain the water. Well, yeah. There you go. Faint lights can now be seen in the break room. There's a spot for a cup. That wasn't open before, right? Or at least not noticeably. An information panel about the animal that was kept in this aquarium. Hive slug. Perhaps the most fascinating indigenous species we have discovered is the hive slug. Capable of growing to a tremendous mass, they will reproduce asexually when a suitable mate is not available. These enlarged hive slugs become colony queens, and they dwarf the drones which we more commonly see. A queen cycles through two biological stages, brooding and foraging. When she has sufficient nutritional reserves, a queen will produce a clutch of eggs, then enter a dormant state while they incubate. Once her eggs are gone, she will return to a foraging state, and this is perhaps the most compelling aspect of the species. The primary function of drones is foraging, and once they have consumed an adequate amount of food, they return to the queen and enter her body through an orifice at her base. Drones will deposit the partially digested material and then return to foraging. The cycle then continues until the queen is ready to spawn a new clutch. Okay. And what was kept in this one? Jawfish. At first glance, the indigenous jawfish is unremarkable. They become compelling when understood as creatures of extremity. While in proximity to a possible fertile breeding partner, jawfish become fixated on one another and generally docile to other species. It is when they are in isolation, however, that they become extraordinarily aggressive. When testing their territorial ferocity, we separated them with metal gating. They bit right through the steel. This couple has been here for several years now and are quite safe. Okay. Well, that's probably what they... Yeah. What the problem was, why they were trying to clean, possibly? Okay, well, now what?
Oops. Sorry. The terminal has experienced a power surge and is currently inoperable.
Okay. So, I guess we just take the elevator down? Oh, he's not... This was not here a moment ago. Yeah, it wasn't. Guy's gonna be pissed. Great.
That fish bit through solid steel to catch those insects. My armor would not withstand it. I will have to avoid the water.
Oh yeah, that sounds great. Because, you know, everything is totally covered in water. A floating wooden plank. I don't know what to do with that. Am I supposed to blow it up? I don't know what to do there. Wait, what is that? An empty glass jar? I was like, that looks to stand out. The bottom is intact, it could still hold fluid. Do we want detergent? No, we probably want that drink, which the insects want. And then we'll have insects which distract the fish, so we can... They're fixated on that machine. Okay. I thought they were... Yeah. I'm just gonna assume that those bugs below will... I mean, they had a reason.